This is how it is going to go. We are going to have 7 days straight where we have picks that you can make with your chance to be BetTV's Betting Extraordinaire for a chance to win $25,000. If you get the first 3 questions right over the course of 3 days, you're going to win $250. If you get to day 5, you're going to win $2,500. And if you get through day 7, a week straight of correct picks, we're going to give you $25,000. No joke.
No joke is right. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire, brought to you by Bets TV. It is day 5. There is only one contestant remaining. That is Carlos. We started this way back last week, day 1. People have the chance to ladder up for eventually $25,000, but it's a unique opportunity today because it's the first time we've had anyone even get to a day 5. No football on the slate yesterday. Carlos was right, picking the Lions to score the first touchdown versus some Packers options. Or a no touchdown option, I think, was the other one. Look, he got it right, and the Lions still didn't cover. Quan, he's a Detroit fan. Just had to needle him one more time. So this is how it's going to work today because it is day 5. And if he's right and picks an MLB underdog tonight, there's 4 options, all in the plus 180 to 90 range. He wins $2,500 at least, and then he's only 2 picks away from $25,000. So I wanted to bring in Spreadopedia. Good friend Jason down here in Southern California. He's been in the first ever show we actually launched. He was sitting next to me here at the desk. He's a baseball guy. We're going to see, and you can bring him in, Quan, if you're ready. We'll bring Jason by. Jason, welcome to the show, by the way. Welcome back. Carlos needs your help tonight, man. If he picks a winner, no pressure on you. He might go with what you think, but he pockets $2,500. And this guy came into calling this show like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, saying he needs the money, so he's calling every day. So just to add a little more to it, Jason, first and foremost, how are you doing? Welcome back.
I'm pretty good. Thanks for having me here. I hope I can help Carlos make some money today.
Beautiful. You've made everyone that listened when you were in here that bet Ohtani to win MVP some money without hopefully jinxing that. So everyone's already ahead listening to his info before the season started when he jumped in studio. Jason, here's the question. I already relayed it to you earlier. It's pretty straightforward. He has to pick an underdog. The prices we're using right now, Pirates plus 190, Cardinals plus 181, Rockies plus 189, and Angels plus 188. So they're all in a similar range. Cardinals slightly lower. So just from an implied probability perspective, the market would say, hey, that's the best option of these. But is there any that really sticks out outside of that?
There's 2 that stick out to me. First one is obviously the Cardinals. They're playing for a wild card spot. It's a big game for them. Every game is a big game for them. But I think you need to take a closer look at the Rockies. And I know that sounds crazy. You're like, why would you possibly recommend betting on the Rockies? Did you know the Rockies' home record this year is 45-27?
Oh wow, that's way stronger than I would have guessed. That's that bad on the road.
That's actually, I mean, like compare that. What are the Astros at home this year? 47-28. Braves, another potential playoff team, 37-36. Brewers, 42-33. Cardinals, 42-33. You know, as far as being, you know, the Rockies on the road, they're 25-52. They're a bad
Horrendous.
team,
Yeah.
but 45-27 at home. You know, it's a 70-79 team this late in the season. They're not going anywhere. But I would seriously take another look at the Rockies at that price. You know, you're getting a team that wins at home a lot. And yeah, it is the Dodgers. That does worry me, but I said 189? That's not a bad price for a team that wins like that at home, like a playoff team.
So that was good info. I'm going to ask you, kind of disregarding the contest and Carlos here, just for a second, just from a macro perspective, how much stock do you put into a team's home away splits outside of like, hey, just weird one season variants? Like, it's worth noting, especially at this point, right? 45-27, you're 72 games in at home. But overall, look, the Rockies aren't that good of a team, right? They're 70-79. They're not even close to 500. So how much stock do you put in, or at what point in the season are you actually kind of taking into account some of those home away splits?
I think in particularly with the Rockies, I look more at some of their home away splits because they play at high altitude as opposed to other teams that might not have such such huge home away splits. They're also probably using a humidor again. I think they're confirmed as one of the teams that's using a humidor at home, so that probably plays into it a little bit as well. But when it comes to the Rockies, specifically, I do tend to look more at their home away sort of stuff because of the altitude and the difficulty of playing at altitude. And sometimes they just end up with some decent pitchers that learn how to pitch at altitude.
That's true. I've felt like they've done a good job of that in general, even just the last few years, where they find the guys that have advantages at altitude and that they hope can at least pitch average on the road. Now, they haven't so far this year on the road, but at home, yeah, maybe they're keying and angling towards that last.
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, of that list of the 4 teams, I couldn't pick the Pirates. I couldn't pick the Angels. So you're really down to the Rockies or the Cardinals there.
Last thing before I let you go, man, Jake Woodford. Most people probably don't know who he is. Rookie this year. I imagine he's pitched a few times. I don't know, like 6, 7 starts. Maybe it's even more than that now. Any thoughts on him, what you've seen, why you like the Cardinals there?
I know him a little bit from being a AAA guy. He's like 24, 25. He's still relatively young. He hasn't started a lot of games in the majors. I think he has like 5 or 6 career starts. Okay. It's not the first guy I'm super excited about when I see a huge price, but I think he's good enough. And the Cardinals are good enough. They're going to make the playoffs. So I like the Cardinals a little bit.
Cool, man. We'll lock it up there real quick. Am I allowed to say anything about a show, or am I not? Yours. Did he cut out? We may have lost Jason. It's all good if he cut out. Follow him at Spreadopedia. He'll have news shortly about something he's working on. I'll leave it at that. I wanted to get the okay if I could say more. Didn't get it. All good. Quan, you can shut it down. Hopefully it's good. Carlos, who's, I imagine, listening in his bathroom at work, like usual. That's not a joke. He usually calls in from a bathroom, or he escapes to his car for a few minutes. Carlos, it's time to make your selection. So use the link, call in. Quan's got it up. For me, in this particular situation, $2,500 on the line, you generally want to just trust the market, right? Plus, Jason actually likes the Cardinals as an option. Anyway, he thinks the Rockies maybe are the cute second place option. But unless you're a fan of another team, or you have a real angle, or you're running your own projections, I don't think Carlos is. And you're no, the Pirates should be plus 178, so it's actually better. I just think you have to trust it and go with the Cardinals. Has he called in yet? You think the guys showed up at his house? We joked around about it, but I mean,
his boss got him cornered.
He got through day 3 with him and Joey getting $250, and Carlos was like, "Here's my Venmo, here's my Cash App. Do you need my routing number and account number from my bank?" There he is. I hear some noise. Carlos, you're live, man. What's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Preston. Quan, what's up, man?
What's up, Carlos?
Were you able to sleep last night?
Actually, yes, I was.
Okay.
I got the news while I was in my car. I saw Quan's tweet, and I was like, "Holy shit! I can't believe I won." So
that's what happens whenever you do something that's Detroit Lions related. What's funny is you lost the +12 we gave you for the show yesterday for Last Word Cheater, but you got the Betting Extraordinaire question. That's all that matters, because now you have about a 37% chance of winning $2,500. The 4 teams, do you need me to repeat them? Were you able to look it over in the meantime?
No, I got them all. Actually looked it over. I heard what Spreadopedia said. Jason, thank you for that. I actually followed him. I follow him on Twitter.
Nice.
So I've heard him before speak about baseball. So yeah, he's on it. Colorado. I mean, those are the only 2. Colorado and St. Louis are the only 2 teams I would probably go for as well.
Okay.
Your Dodgers, man. I'm scared of your Dodgers, Preston. They're,
I'm not going to be at the game. It's an away game. I won't be there.
Right, and I can't bet the under. Yeah, I know. I have to go with St. Louis. They're the hot team. They're fighting for a playoff spot. They're going to make it. I'm not even gonna say the bats are hot or anything like that. Just give me St. Louis.
You already look.
I'm
You already
like,
did. I was gonna say something, and Quan looked at me.
no,
You said they're the hot team. You already said it. You put it in. Oh no.
they
Look,
are
what-
the hot team. They've won 9 in a row, I believe. I think it's 9 in a row. They are scorching hot. I can't. Usually it's like they're due to lose, but no,
So you're trying the other way.
they're going to continue
Okay.
to win.
Look, yeah. Usually,
Exactly.
for those that are
There
like,
you
what
go.
in the world is going on? Carlos loves to play the team that's due, that's lost 10 straight, or if it's gone straight 9 unders, 10th one certainly can't go under. Got to play over, and immediately he's kind of shifted to it's the bats are hot or whatever, and as soon as he started, the Cardinals are the hot team, and he always jinxes it. So I hope they stay hot, man. I really do. Look, half of it comes out of my pocket, but I don't care. The other half comes from Bets TV. Good pub if you actually get a chance to play for $25,000, so it's worth it on my end. Good luck. I just want to confirm an official final answer. B, Cardinals plus 181. That's who's winning tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And I thank you
Carlos.
again for the opportunity.
Of
thank
course.
you.
Of course. Good luck, man.
So humble.
He is.
Carlos, what are you gonna buy?
Yo, what's up, Quan?
What are you gonna buy with your
Say again?
What are you gonna buy with your winnings? What's the first thing you want?
Oh, well, let me tell you, it's funny you say that because I don't need the money. I mean, I like money. I take the money. I'm going to have a nice end of the year party for my softball team. On me, on coach.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Tug on the heartstrings.
There you
man.
go.
How can you not love this guy?
Have you guys played 2 games now? I forgot to ask. So over the weekend, you would have played another game, right?
Yes, we lost our second game. We're 1-1. So I have no pitching at all. I'm kind of my daughter and I are. She's my assistant. We're pitching. We're coaching pitching on the fly. So it's kind of hard. Softball. In any baseball, softball, you don't have pitching. You pretty much have nothing. My offense is good though. We can hit the ball. I just need pitching because we need pitching. So
Get this $2,500.
We could probably hire a professional softball pitcher.
buy yourself a wig and go strike those kids out. That's it.
Quan thought that would be funny.
that's it.
We did it last. It's the same.
You think Carlos could roll up there for a kid's softball game even if he had a wig and it actually works?
Yeah.
The better chance is hiring a ringer with the 2,500. Is it fast pitch? It couldn't be fast pitch, right? Is it fast pitch?
No, it's fast, but it's rec
Oh.
ball. It's not like a travel team or
Yeah,
anything.
then we definitely
It's
can
more
find a
rec
ringer.
ball.
All right. Yep. We'll work on
Yeah.
it. Let's win tonight. We'll get a ringer in there. You guys can win the championship. Party at the end of the year. I'll fly out. It'll be great.
Awesome.
Take it easy. Go back to work if you have to. I'm not sure if you're off or not yet. Tell your boss thank you.
No, I'm off,
Fuck.
dude. I'm
You
off.
are?
I'm actually in front of my bank, and I'm going to pull some money and go to the casino, to the sports book, and put some bets in.
You're already betting your winnings, so you haven't won yet.
Degenerate.
I'm glad your bank's still open at 5:15 over there. Sharp move. Go with the bank that stays open until 6.
The ATM,
Okay. I hope your ATM,
ATM is
limits
always
are high
open.
enough.
24 hours.
Hey, good luck.
Yes, they are.
Hopefully we're talking to you tomorrow for day 6, man. Take it easy.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm glad he clarified that he's okay. He's in good shape. No mob appearances at the door asking for money. He's okay.
It's still early.
Quan was under the impression it was worse than it sounds like it is. Although he's going to the casino to make bets right
I
now.
love it.
I don't even know. What was his bet today for the last show? Real quick. Do you remember? Because it was just in the chat,
it was
probably.
Twins in the Cubs.
Oh, that's right. It was under the 8. He must like a ton of stuff if he's headed over. Maybe he's firing for football. I'm not sure, but here we are. Carlos, good luck. We love you, man. Thanks for all those that tuned in. We'll be back either tomorrow if he wins for day 6. He'll be 2 picks away from $25K, or it resets. If he loses, it's day 1, and every single one of you has a chance to win $25K. We'll take all of your calls. We'll fire it back up from day 1, and everyone has a chance to move up the ladder, just like Carlos has done. Thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. We'll be back. Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire, brought to you by Bets TV.